So Brick Baby just posted a 10-minute call from the feds on his YouTube channel. We're gonna jump into that, see what 600 had to say. It's a completely different tune that Brick Baby's singing in this clip. I mean, we're so used to hearing him saying on 6-0, on the dead homies, on this, on that, and Kill Squad and all that. So just to hear a humbling tune coming from Brick Baby is kind of refreshing. I hate that it has to be in these circumstances, but let's see what he had to say.
And you already know, I ain't back with no nothing when like nothing like the other one that your brother said, man. They got me down with the dog pound, man. You already know. But look, I'm not trying to sit here and set off no BS. I gotta watch how I talk to stay monetized. Look, I ain't trying to set off no BS. I'm right here down because of. I'm not even gonna say that. Let's just say this. All of this started November 2020. They let Blue Jesus out of the county jail, man. I came home to a lose-lose situation, man. You know what I mean? One of my best friends, coming up on the day of all the stuff that's happening, I'm sitting back on my bunk and I'm sitting there just going through stuff. And one of my best friends and my brother got into a mean incident that turned out crazy, man. And my best friend still my road dog, whether he here or gone. And I ain't even had a chance to mourn him publicly on the streets because everybody tags me with another man's business. You know what I mean? Me and Eric have nothing to do with each other. You get what I'm saying? Me and Nipsey are, it's like you guys are closing me out to where I can't even love my brother the right way or mourn for my brother the right way. I think the world kept they dukes up against me from the get go. You know what I mean? Right now, I look back at all the hate on the streets. The internet really didn't know till I opened them up. But as soon as I came home, it was everybody against me. Everybody against me. The record deals, the record labels, all my homeboys in the industry, all of them. It didn't matter who it was. They were scared to be out with me publicly unless it was YSL. They were scared for me to come around because of my name being connected to that. I had no win. But you sit back and you watch all the hate.
Now that's a lot to unpack. So Brick Baby said that ever since he came home, and he came home to a very sick situation. We no longer have Nipsey Hussle the Great, the African, Prince, the prophet. You feel me? And someone who shares the same name as him is responsible for it, which is technically his young or his little homie or I don't know. They got a situation with in LA to where they do infant, little, big. They even got newborn. So I think that's the younger version of the shitty, which is the name that they take on for their neighborhood. And so he came home to that situation. Yo, little homie, smoked our, I wouldn't say savior, but the truth, like the one who changed history for not only the neighborhood 60s, but from people that come from that community to see someone rise up to the level of CEO to maintain and run a plaza and employ other people and show the youth the importance of owning. Yo, little homie took him away. So he said he came home to that, and ever since he came home to that, he never had no win. He said it was people from his neighborhood and his community that didn't want to stand with him no more. And that's, I mean, could you understand that? And I also want to be like a devil's advocate and be a little impartial. What did Brick Baby have to do with that, right? Like Brick Baby came home and he's free from incarceration. He came home, and this just happened to happen. Now, if this RICO or if this indictment, I'm pretty sure the feds do 99% or 98 percentile prosecution rate or whatever is for a reason. So if it comes out that he had some kind of communication and had any kind of awareness of the situation prior to it happening, obviously that changed the ball game. But if he didn't know of anything and he came home to the situation, I feel for him in a sense. Like, damn, I didn't have no parts of that. I didn't green light that. Yes, he's my little homie. Yes, he done protected me in a life or death situation, so I got loyalty to him. But I didn't want to see him do that to Nip the Great. to nip the gray out. I didn't want him to see you do that. So I find it, oh man, when you're so used to hearing him give off this arrogant and ignorant attitude and this persona, just hearing him sound logical and like, damn, yeah, man, I didn't have no win. Like, I just came home, that situation happened, niggas ain't want to be seen with me. The record labels is obviously pro Nip, and you share the same name with the person who took him away from us. So of course we not trying to give you no motion. You get me? So when I'm like, okay, why is a grown man like Bricc Baby rubbing oil on himself that comes from a respectable neighborhood? Why is Bricc Baby doing things like crashing out, just making a complete fool of himself?
Yeah, man. Nigga out here in Houston, man. And six, I got a diamond on Charleston White head. It could be more.
I started Gutter Hills. Nigga, I was at Slap Rock spot when 7-Eleven started, nigga. Hey, nigga, I got more murders than you got squabbles in the hood, nigga. Dead homies. Nigga got more skulls than you got squabbles in the set. I got more skulls than you got squabbles. That's on my 4 babies, nigga. That's on my 4 babies, nigga. Nigga, about getting extorted, ho. On the hood, shut up. Come around the gangland, you gotta pay, nigga. Shut up, nigga. And a nigga play ball. The only reason I ain't come outside kill one of you niggas cause I was in front of these white niggas. Dead.
Yeah, so when you see a situation like that, that's not off of the internet. That's not off of no jumper stuff. That's like some internal situation. He said he came home and homies ain't want to be seen with him. Record labels ain't want to be seen with him. So it's like when you see someone act out, he has been crying out for help this whole time. But let's go back to the phone call.
There's from a million pairs of eyes, and they screaming, put him down. Oh yeah, they running parades at the Bricc Baby in jail. You know what I mean? These are all the same people. Gotta pay attention. I can't talk too much, but you gotta understand. This has nothing to do with what I'm going through right now. But these thoughts, it's like, where did everybody start hating? Where did you start hating Bricc Baby? And I got a whole lot of people that love me, but where did you start hating me? Because everybody got a biased opinion of the Bricc after they figured out the relationship. I'm gonna let that sit there because I don't want to, you know what I mean? Even to the point to where the people that still represent the Marathon Foundation and the All Money In Foundation, you know what I mean? They resent the Bricc, and they deal with people that hated Nip, and they know they did, but since he died, they've been being riders, meat eaters, you know what I mean, to the association and coming around just for the celebration, man, and y'all forgetting all the past events that happened, because I really was there. But that, you know, we're not going to talk about nothing in specific over this horn. That's the beast of my boy, though, that day coming up in his heart every time. I never celebrate this day. You going to see people celebrating this day, pay attention. You know what I mean? Second, these people out here.
This call is from a federal prison.
That's over with, so I'm not even connecting this conversation to that, right? But everybody out there begging for the title, everybody begging for the title, but they name never get called, right? You know what I mean? You out there, you super representing this your section, this area, y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. I'm just trying to figure out why they name don't never get called. And the real ones don't never catch no break like you dudes that say that y'all real ones. Y'all tack on a million different extra joints a year.
Nah, I mean, that's a dope message to the youth, to make it a learning lesson for him to be like, man, y'all can have it. How many times do we see this person go up on camera and be the most outgoing, the most provocative, the most gangster, you can't even put those two, the gangster crip, the most wild, volatile, maniacal crip out there. There's compilations of him saying some sick stuff. So for him to say, you know what, man, y'all got it. So the youth can finally be like, before I do this, before I get put onto this, before I'm able to say dead homies or on this and on hood and all that. Bricc just said that. This is one of the most viral internet crips out there. So if you hear that, maybe it deters you from making that type of decision. Now, he say it's always people that's hating, it's always this, it's always that. Bro, you spent your entire 2 to 3 years at No Jumper talking down on people. Now, I wish no man in incarceration. No, I'm lying. If you did like wicked stuff out there, I mean, and you're jeopardizing the freedom of innocent, not freedom, but the safety of innocent people, then I mean, but free that man and free everyone that's involved. But for him to say, "Oh, they hating on me," or they so proud for my downfall, nah, I don't think any man wants to kick another man when he's down. But when you look at his history, when you look at the catalog that he's been in No Jumper, it's constant talking down, constant negativity. When have you ever seen Bricc Baby big somebody up, or give them their flowers, or say something dope? That's not of his ilk. So, I mean, I'm not with kicking a man when they down, but can you blame the people that do kick him when he down when you spent the entirety of your career at No Jumper tearing people down? For me, I won't say karma, because this is more than just karma. They've been investigating this situation for years, so I wouldn't say karma, but it's just like, how do you expect to tear people down in the universe, or in God, or Buddha, Christian, Jews, Jesus, whoever your God is? Like, he'll lift you up, but you tear people down. Like, that works. But let's finish out the rest of this call, man.
So, but you know what I mean? Everybody wants the title, but their name ain't never called, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say they the face, man. You know what I mean? Why don't you trade places with me since you the face, man? You know what I mean? It's the Bricc, man. You know what I mean? It's only one of me. You know what I mean? And I'm going to keep it authentic. That ain't put me down, man. You know what I mean? But it's neither here nor there. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype at all. What they put a nigga on the TV for, what they doing all that for, it's all a bigger blessing up behind it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hear my family in the background. I ain't gonna take up too much time, man. They only giving me 10 minutes at a time, man. But look, I mean, this what we in it for. Wifey, kids. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the demonstrations I've been putting down with these kids, man. The whole world know I love my kids. Every pod and every podcaster in America know Bricc Baby and his babies. You know what I mean? And that's the real. That's what really counts at the end of the day. So no matter what happened with me, as long as I get that message across, you know what I'm saying, as a black working man, taxpaying citizen, man, you know what I mean? I have no fight. You know what I mean? My destiny was already made when I got here, man. I'm just living my life. You know what I mean? It's the Bricc.
If you own
Okay. He said, my destiny was already made. I'm just untrue. That's untrue. That's very untrue. Because then you give the narrative that young people, they're doomed to be statistics when they have the choice and opportunity to not be. So I don't agree with that message at all. But I understand that, frustration and tensions is at an all-time high for that man. So, Allah make it easy for him. But as a learning lesson, y'all hear him. We heard on the dead homies, on 6-0, on this, on that. We've heard that for multiple years. We've heard demeaning. We've heard belittling. We've heard all of that for multiple years. And then, I'm going to leave it at this. It's two types of people in this world. It's people that have been humbled and people on the way to being humbled. That's it. It's only two. That's the only type of people in this world. And that might go over a lot of y'all heads. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. We up out of her.